Hello, this is question 7 on your November 2021 paper 3 from AQA. And a building has a leaking roof, and while it's raining, water drips into a 12-liter bucket. When the rain stops, the bucket is 1/3 full. So it means it has 1/3 liters, which is 4 liters, just in case we need that after. Water continues to drip into the bucket from a puddle on the roof. And in the first minute after the rain stops, 30 milliliters of water drips into the bucket. In each, so after the minutes after, the amount of water reduced by 2%. During the nth minute after the rain stop, the volume is Wn. This should give you a clue to think about sequences or series. But anyway, you have a first value that is 30, and then the next one is going to be reduced by 2%. So the next one is going to be 30 times 0.98. The next one is going to be the same but times by 0.98, which means this is going to be a geometric sequence. But the first thing they ask is W2, so the second value. So the first value, and I'm going to write it, so the first value is 30 milliliters. The second value is reduced by 2%, which it means I'm going to multiply that by 0.98, which is 29.4 milliliters. So this is the value, the second value. Then explain why this happens and state the value of A. So this is going to be a geometric sequence because we are going to multiply by 0.98 all the time. Yeah. So we have to say that this is a geometric sequence because we are multiplying by 0.98 the previous term to find the next one, or I don't know, you can write as you want, previous term to find the next one. So the ratio, the next one. So the common ratio is 0.98. 0.98. And this value here is going to be the initial value. Yeah, so every time we're multiplying 30 by 0.98 and then 0.98, 0.98. So A is going to be 30. Yeah, and that's the next part. Then for C, it says find the increase in the water in the bucket 15 minutes after the rain stops. So we are going to add the values up to 15. Yeah, because we are adding a certain amount of water and we do that for 50 minutes. So if you go to the formula booklet, you have the sum of them in terms of geometric series. So here, yeah, so this is the formula. This is the first term, R is the common ratio, and is the number of terms that we are adding. So in this case, this is going to be A, we say 1 minus R to the power of N divided by 1 minus R. A was 30, 1 minus 0.98, I am adding 15 values, and then divided by 1 minus 0.98. You just do this with the calculator, and you have that this 15 values is 392.1646. They say give your answer to the nearest milliliter, sorry. So S15 to the nearest milliliter is going to be 392 milliliters. Then for D, say assuming it does not start to rain again, find the maximum amount of water in the bucket. So this, the water will keep dripping, and what we are going to do is to add infinite. So infinite terms. You have the formula again in the formula booklet. So it's A divided by 1 minus R. A is 30, and R is 0.98. So when we do that, we have 1,500 millimeters. So it's a round number, but they say the maximum amount of water in the bucket. So this is after the rain stops, but we had already 4 liters, remember? So when the rain stops, the bucket is 1/3 full. So we have 4 liters, so the total amount of water is going to be 4 liters. This is 1.5 liters. I'm going to write all in liters. So the total is going to be 4 plus 1.5, 5.5 liters. After several hours, the water has stopped dripping, and give 2 reasons why the amount of water in the bucket is not as much as the answer found in part B. So we don't have that much water. So one would be because here we keep adding to the infinite, while they say the water has stopped dripping. So at one point, S 20, S 100, S 200, it doesn't matter. At one point we have stopped counting, while here we kept adding and adding and adding. Yeah, so one would be the water stopped dripping while we add infinite terms. And the other could be, for example, evaporation. Yeah. So the water in the bucket is not just coming in; it could be going out because of evaporation. Yeah. And that's all with this question.